Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and it's a baby girl Florence, and I'm back again with another interesting video today. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my journey as an entrepreneur. In this video, if you guys know me well, you know that I once said the story about how I was able to gain my skill, my knowledge of how to bake. I got the skill from my neighbor as at then when I was very young. So I'll be telling you guys my journey as an entrepreneur basically. What motivated me to become an entrepreneur? While I was in school, because like I said, I already had the knowledge, I already had the idea, and I already know what I was going to do and what I'm supposed to do. So while I was in school, I took a big step and a bold step to decide to be an entrepreneur, and I started doing it to make sales. I started doing it to make money. I started doing it to help myself in school. Although I was comfortable, but I was just doing it as a side also, student life then. Here are the challenges faced as an entrepreneur, because I wrote them down in my book, so I'll be telling you guys basically. One, managing inventories and supplies. I remember then because there's a lot of inflation in Nigeria at the moment, so for some period I can get something for a certain price, and the next time I'm going to the market is beyond my budget, and that thing affected me so much in the business. Like, people would not understand, customers would not understand. They would think, your things are expensive, your things are more than the way it should be. But the truth is that it's actually the inflation, it's the prices of things in the market. Maybe I went to the market and I bought, because I used to remember very well when I started baking, I used to get flour for 400 naira. I remember very good. I remember very well when I started baking that I've been baking for like 10 years. So I remember very when I first started, I started buying flour for 400 naira for a paint, then 800, then 900. I remember when I was even in uni, I bought flour for 1002, 1001. That was as at 2022 or so, and this is 2024, and I'm buying paint of flour for 5,000, 4,800, 4,600. Like, see how crazy it is. So most times customers feel like the price of your goods are beyond normal, but it's actually the prices of things in the market they don't understand. So when it comes to the challenges I face as an entrepreneur, I would say managing inventories and supplies. The prices of things really affected me managing my inventories and supplies, and sometimes the quantity of things also. The prices of things differs from the quantity I might get in market, because I might be planning that I want to get a crate of egg for 3,000. By the time I get to the market, it's already like 5,000 or so. It also affects the quantities and supplies of goods, right? Maintaining consistency in product quality. I remember then I used to bake for 5,000 naira, and customers used to patronize me. They'd be like, even then, as a then, they'd be like, it's expensive, 5,000 naira is too much, it's too much. The first cake I baked when I entered uni, I remember I baked it for 3,500 naira for a friend though. So prices of things like really affected the consistency of product quality, because people still want to get cake of 5,000 naira like now, or cake of 7,000 naira, and they want it to be the same way as the prices of cake they've got at that time. People still want that same consistency, they want that same thing for that same price, but it's not possible. It is not. So maintaining consistencies in product quality really affected me as an entrepreneur. Then dealing with last minute orders or cancellation, I get this a lot. It's a normal thing. I didn't even see it as a problem, but it got to a point that I see it as a normal thing. Like, I might just be at home or maybe at work or somewhere, and someone will just come in, Florence, please, I need cake tomorrow, can you help me do it? It's really challenging, I'm not going to lie. It is really challenging, because you just call me this night and say you want cake tomorrow, but if it's people that I know that they're my party and they really need it urgently, I do it as soon as possible. Like, it can be really challenging, but it's not supposed to take up to 24 hours. I'll bake it and get it for them. But sometimes it can be really tasking and frustrating. So those are the challenges I face. Also, staying creative and coming up with new recipe and ideas. This is also important. This might be a challenge, and at the same time might not be a challenge. If you're a baker, you know very well that you are open to new idea, new recipe, and new decorative mindset. So as a baker, sometimes I can just imagine something to decorate in my head, or imagine something to create. It's a normal thing. I feel like it's a normal skill, a normal habit, or a normal how will I say it? It's a normal thing for a baker. You just after I just want to create something new, you want to do something new. Like there was a day I baked one cake in my house and my brothers were like, what is this? Is this Japanese egg? Actually, it's a Japanese recipe. So I did it at home and they're like, what is this? It's just a wish we just be eating. Like I just wake up one morning and just decided, okay, I want to try this Korean recipe, I want to try this Filipino recipe, I want to try this Mexican recipe because I am a baker, I'm an entrepreneur. It's challenging because I tend to spend money and sometimes those recipes might not come out well, they might not come out good, they might not be my expectation because I have never tried them before, I have never ate them before. So it has really been a challenge for me trying to make new recipe, creative, and bringing out new ideas and new skills. It has really been a challenge for me. So those are my challenges basically as an entrepreneur. There's another question here that I would like to ask myself, which is how do I stay organized and manage my time effectively to balance all the demands of running a baking business? So there's sometimes that I run out of time. No capping, I run out of time sometimes because of short notice period. Some customers might just message me like a day before that they want to bake, or maybe that morning that they need it in the evening. So most times I run out of time, or sometimes I may even run out of time based on short time of notice. Sometimes they might have told me things before, but because of some things, maybe my oven, or I was not able to get my order, like my supplies immediately. There can just be a reason, or there's no light, or the national grid has collapsed as usual. So those are the challenges or the reasons that there can be a delay in my demands and supply of my goods. So also we have what makes me keep pushing in my business. So basically I would say it's the customer's feedback and for my own personal satisfaction. Even while I'm creating YouTube content, I like with my area, because I have people around my area that like maybe my friends or maybe church member or people that know me basically randomly. So I get a lot of comments from people like in my area like, oh, I watch your YouTube video and it's very interesting. I love your YouTube content. I love what you create. I love what you're doing. Keep it up. Like, oh God, the kind of joy I used to feel, the happiness I used to feel, hey, it used to ginger me to create more content. Like, I don't know, but whenever people just tell me that, Florence, your video is interesting. Because me, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I feel like I'm doing nonsense on this place. I'm not even going to pretend. Sometimes I just feel like I just come and sit down and just say nonsense. Do you get? I feel like maybe my content is not interesting, or maybe people can just be looking at me that, what are you creating? What are you even talking about? Do you even know what you're saying? Do you get? So I used to doubt sometimes like, am my content interesting? Do people like it? Do you get? People from my school, say from uni, that were my past classmates, were my past schoolmates, hostel mates, message me. I'll be like, Florence, I love this. I remember very well that one of my lecturer messaged me. I was like, I love your content. Keep it up. I love this. This is interesting. Like my head is swell. I was so happy. I said, no, I'll keep doing this. Same thing as me baking. Customers can be very dramatic. Like I'm not perfect though, but there's sometimes that customers can be like, I was not expecting it to be this size. I thought it's this. You can't use picture and compare actual size. You get, no, I thought it's going to be like this. No, I thought it's going to be like that. Oh, no. I wasn't taking it. Customers will always do that and say that, right? But that does not stop me from striving or doing better. You get? But one of the things that make me, keep pushing and keep looking forward to being an entrepreneur, like, is knowing that my customers give me good feedback and my personal satisfaction. Like me just baking, just doing something, just mixing the batter, putting it into the oven, decorating it. It's a therapy on its own. Like I'm just happy creating it. I'm just happy doing it. I'm just happy that I am doing this thing. It gives me this joy, this happiness that just want me to keep doing it. You get? So those are the reasons why I feel like I'll keep pushing, and I hope to keep pushing more. Also, what are the advantages of your journey as an entrepreneur. So most of the advantages from my own end is that I am my own boss, though this is not my permanent job, right? So if it's that I have a very big audience, I will 100% focus more on my business. You get, like, I'll focus more on my business. But since I just have little audience for now, I'm just picking up and starting this. I'm glad that I am doing well. So if I had a bigger audience or a larger audience, be my own boss. Also, having the freedom to pursue your own passion, which is a very good thing. It helps most people that may be married, or people that don't want to work under people, or they want to be their own boss. It allows you to pursue your other passion. Like, you can be doing this and also doing another thing as an entrepreneur. You can also be doing it and be doing your 9 to 5 job. Do you get? So it allows you to strive for other things. You're not just in one place. You can decide that, okay, I want to work today and I don't want to work tomorrow, because you're your own boss. So those are the advantages. Also, have the opportunity to innovate, create jobs, and make positive impacts in the community. See, no capping. Let me tell you something. Since I've started this baking of a thing, I know a lot of people that have learned from me. Like, no capping. People that know me well know that why anytime I'm baking, like my younger brother now is very much good at baking because he learns it from me. Whenever I'm baking, he's always there. I'll be like, the same way I learned it, that's the same way I'm giving back to the community. I'm giving back to my friends. I'm giving back to my family. I'm giving back to my loved ones. So people that know me well, I have created the pathway for them to learn more. Only if you are willingly not ready to learn. But people that are ready to learn. So I created an opportunity for people to have a new skill, to learn something new. So these are the advantages, and I feel like I am really glad for these advantages. My advice for someone starting out in the baking industry, I want to be a successful baker. Don't stop. Do not stop, no matter what. Don't stop. I mean it. Don't stop. See, it can be rough, it can be zigzag, it can be up and down, anywhere, anyhow. Do not stop. It's just a step. Like, you just have to keep doing it. You just have to keep doing it. Practice, consistency is the key. I will keep saying that consistency is the key because it's actually the key. Just keep doing it. You might be like, you're not really doing well today, but in the next few months you will do better than this. So just keep doing it, keep striving, keep moving, create awareness to people, let people know that this is what you're doing, right? Create content. This is one thing I want to start doing. I want to start creating content on my TikTok page. I'm going to put it down on the screen. My TikTok page, my Instagram page, so people can know, because most times only my WhatsApp base that know that I bake, right? And YouTube people that are just knowing, people that are knowing on YouTube too. So try to create awareness, create video content that that people would like to see, people would be really interested in seeing. So create content for people, keep striving, create designs, have this mentality of trying new things, because it's very necessary to try new things. You just have to try new things, try to bake new things, try to learn new things, because it's going to help you. People like seeing those kind of content, like you are creating something new, you're trying a recipe. People are really interested in that kind of thing. So keep doing it. Anywhere you go to, advertise yourself. If it's a business card, get it. If it's an advert online, if it's sponsorship, anyhow you want to do it. But just make sure that anywhere you go to, advertise yourself. Let people know that this is what you are doing. In school, in church, in your community, among your friends, your friends, your family, let them know that this is what you're doing. And from there, most of your customers actually will be from people that you know. That's just the reality. Or people that you know will refer you to people that they know. Most of my customers are people that maybe I know that are referring me to people. Do you get? So people referring me, that's how I get my customer, or I got my customer. And also from where I go to, like when I interact with people, I let them know that this is what I do. I go, okay, let's try you for the first time, let's see what you do, and make sure you do your best. If you are finding it very difficult to do something, you can meet up with people that they are better in that aspect than you. They will guide you and lead you. So once they give you idea of what you need to do, you are not going to, do any mistake or flop in that aspect. So try to do your best. When people patronize you, do the best, so they will always come back. People like to, go back to where they were being treated nice, or they were being given the best service. So do your best. Just do the very much best. Like make sure it's the best. It's perfect. Do you get? So that's my advice for people that are looking into going into an entrepreneur. So that's just my journey as an entrepreneur in Lagos, Nigeria. And I really hope you guys enjoy my video. This is the end of this video, and I'm so grateful for the love and the support you guys have always showed me from beginning of my YouTube career till now. I am so grateful. Please kindly like, share, subscribe, comment, and turn on your notification button for me. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.